Hello, this is One versus the Other with my co-host.
Hi, my name is Kit.
And my name is Lindsay. And as I said, we are One versus the Other podcast. And today we're going to be talking about Christmas, right?
Christmas is always about gift. Like, have you ever received gift when you were a child?
Yeah, like people went, I told you my grandmother was like, right now, like my grandmother on my dad's side, she's like an excessive gift giver. Like it wasn't like one gift, it was like 100.
I wish I can be like that.
I don't think excess is like a great thing because I don't like a lot of stuff, and my mom is like a very minimalist, so it wasn't like a great experience every Christmas to deal with like that not in a mean way, but it's just like you have to organize everything and it's like thousands of things and you don't know what you're interested in. I think my favorite gift as a kid was getting an Usher poster from Confessions Part 2.
It's just only a poster?
It was Usher.
I guess so. Like I feel like your your gift standard is kind of high.
It's so low. What I think it's really difficult about Christmas is when you get lots of gifts, you have to pretend that you're still excited when you're not.
This is like some type of problem that I wish I could have.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It's like, it's first world problems.
Yes, exactly.
My mom never gave gifts though.
No?
She didn't believe in gift giving on Christmas. She gave it to everybody else, and then once in a while I'd get like a gift card to do something. But my mom was like, why should you get a gift on one day of the year when I just buy you stuff throughout the year? That doesn't make sense. Like, if you want something, you can ask me. So super practical, and then not so much.
How about your other side of the family? Do you guys celebrate Christmas?
The Nicaraguan side, we celebrate, but it's not like, it's not extreme in gift giving. It was always like one aunt or uncle would get one present for every cousin. There's like 9 cousins, so everyone got like, I would say 5 to 6 gifts. And it was practical things like clothing, you know, like, oh, I heard you were into coloring this year, I bought you a coloring book.
Oh, I think
those
that's
are simple.
decent.
Yeah, I love, like, that's not excessive. Like, my mom would give all my cousins gifts, but I did not get a gift from my mom, which makes complete sense to me because all of her siblings were giving me a gift.
Yeah, I think it's actually Christmas good for kids.
Yeah.
Like for adults, it's like, oh my god, I need to spend all this like for the cousin, and I need to spend this for my nephew.
Yeah.
I feel bad for them.
It's really sucks, especially when you don't have money. Like, I don't remember my mom's side giving gifts until I was older when everyone started making more money. Right? And the younger generation got the best of it, which I'm super thankful for. I think I got a lot of gifts from my grandmother, but on my dad's side. But I think that was the only person that was an excessive gift giver. And I would have to say, like, I prefer the concept where you only get like 2 gifts.
Interesting.
Instead of getting excess, because it's like, it's such a waste of stuff.
I totally agree, because I see a lot of people will purchase like toys and like for a single kid, like you have 20 people coming into the house and 20 people have to give you the toys.
It sucks. Yeah.
Like you gotta play all of them now. Like, is something useful?
Yeah, it seems extreme to me personally, or at least I think so. For me, I prefer like one gift, right? I don't want like a ton of gifts. And what I would prefer is like making hot chocolate, putting brandy in it, going and, you know, going ice skating. I like going to see all the lights in the boat. There's like a boat light parade. I like going to go see that. I like going up to the snow. I like doing like activities. I don't like gifts.
Instead of like go out to your brother as well, or just on you?
What do you mean? My brother gets gifts.
Yeah, like I don't think that type of mindset is for everybody though.
My brother prefers going to do things like he'll go ice skating with me and do all the light stuff. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't get super excited during Christmas.
Maybe it's not his thing.
Yeah, it's neither of our thing. Like, we're just like, why are we doing this?
But you don't go over to your family house to eat or have a meal?
We do. Go there, do the stuff, go home. I celebrate with my mom first because we celebrate on the 24th till midnight. Midnight is when you can open gifts. And then on the 25th, I would go to my dad's and then on my dad's because we're Catholic. Catholicism, you have to go to midnight mass. And then you, before midnight mass, you have like a dinner, you dance. Then it's midnight mass, you open gifts, and then, yeah. The kids don't go to sleep till like 1 to 3 a.m.
Yeah, but Santa don't come in until 25th. Why would you open the gift on the 24th?
Well, because it's a religious holiday. It's about church. It wasn't really about having gifts. It was about like spending time with family. Is that weird?
It kind of is. For the longest time, I thought 24 is the Christmas.
No, yeah, the 24th is Christmas Eve, so you have like the family celebration. And then on the 25th, we just all chill.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess like I would be more envy on your situation. I mean, I never have gift when I was yeah. I remember when I was in high school. No, when I'm in school, I was like, people have all those gifts. Must be they put a stocks, like a big stock in their bed, and we don't have Dollar Tree over there, so we don't have big stock. So I just used my school stock, just hang it behind the bed. I was like, damn, the next day I still don't see Santa for me gift. Must be the stock is too small. That was something else.
Fuck, that's fucking hilarious.
No,
I can just imagine you like.
Yeah, I did. So that's why now I bought stocks from Dollar Tree. Like, I'm pretty sure I put it on my door and make sure the Santa pass by.
But now you love every single holiday. Like, I always see you decorate. I always see you go do all the activities. I always see you like giving people gifts. Like last year, you gave the best gift of all.
I don't remember.
Tits.
Oh.
Okay, so if anyone out there, I don't think we've told this story before.
Yeah, but we can lay low. Like, those people is a secret person. It's
okay,
a friend.
It's someone we know, and this person, we have to mention that they're a guy. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so he's a guy, and he's always, it's always makes jokes that we make fun of him so much because out of the three of us on this team, he's the prettiest girl. Because he's very pretty. He has like beautiful hair, you know, he has perfect skin.
I know.
It's crazy. It's so unfair. Like, I was like, I wish I was like that feminine. Like, not in a mean way. It's more like he's pretty. Like, it's okay.
He's a pretty boy.
Yeah, like it's okay to be pretty. And so he always went along with the joke where it was said that he was the prettiest boy. He always like made jokes and laughed about it. So Kit decided to get him a blow up tits, and it was a Japanese toy where a guy puts the sticky underneath his shirt and then starts hitting it.
You will get bigger and bigger.
Yeah, you keep hitting the boobs and the boobs get bigger and bigger and bigger. And everyone, it was like a group of 20 of us, and everyone was like, what was it? They were all laughing. They're like, damn, y'all are just jealous of him. You guys are jerks. Like, they were obviously, but everyone was laughing. And then our coworker, he like jokingly said, oh, you're just jealous because now I can steal your boyfriend. And then he put his like arm around your boyfriend. It was like, hey, like, it was hilarious. It was like, this is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, I know, like, but we're really close. Like,
yeah, we're all very close. Like, I still laugh about it. Like, he sends me links from Reddit, like, about balls. Like, I was just like, I get a text message from a coworker, like, don't look at your phone. And I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean don't look at my phone? So obviously I look at my phone and I see a Reddit link that says balls. And I was like, literally texted him. I was like, ignore. I was like, go fuck yourself. I was like, this bitch. I was like, so disrespectful. But no, he's funny. He's actually fucking hilarious.
He is. Like, welcome to the sister group.
Mm-hmm.
We don't longer like guys to come in.
What do we say? We call ourselves the Spice Girls.
Yeah, we're the Spice Girl.
All four of us. And then our oldest coworker, he was Sporty Spice.
Yeah. Well, I forget what am I.
I think you said you wanted to be like Posh Spice.
Like the one married a soccer.
Yeah, that's Posh. That's Posh Spice. And then I said that I would be Baby, or no, our other coworker was Baby Spice.
He's the youngest.
And then I don't know what the rest is. Our coworkers hated us.
I know.
It was funny.
HR.
I know. I mean, it was funny. Like, we all had like so much fun making those jokes.
We're like, in that environment, we're more like a family, you know. Like, we're like super
close.
tight.
Like, eating together at every single meal, going to go get coffee together,
judging each other.
Oh yeah, 100% judging each other. Like, going to, we would go escape rooms together. Why'd you have to leave?
Are you?
And this sucks because like I'm super upset now that I left too, because I was like, bro, like, I want to go back.
See?
Like,
see?
But I might have to go back now.
Why?
It's a less of a drive.
Oh, because it's a longer drive
with my move. When I move.
Oh, when you moved. Gotcha.
When I move, it'll be a longer drive. It'll be like 45 minutes to get to work instead of 20.
Oh, that sucks. I feel like your current location, you'll learn a lot more new skill. Like, it's always about evolving. Like, if you're not evolving, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not going. You know.
You're not going anywhere. Yeah, but like, there's also a benefit to like.
It's hard for us to record now because you're all the way up there.
I know. Yeah, that's true. This would make, but it would also make like my life a lot easier. But anyways, we can talk about that later. But okay, so then, when was the first time you celebrated like Christmas?
I mean, school always have those events. Like we have the raffling for Christmas. I don't understand the concept. What the story behind the Christmas?
So like Macau celebrated Christmas.
My school was Christian.
Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, but they didn't like tell you why you were celebrating what you were celebrating?
Maybe I didn't capture what they say. My memory don't go that far.
That's hilarious. I think like 1 or 2 gifts is fine. But excess is just, there's no need for excess.
Yeah, I can see that. I remember my mom even pounding on me. Like, you know, all those people going to their Christmas party in school, they would dress up like, oh, little princess, I want to wear a skirt. My mom was like, no, you wear pants. And I cried. I was like, that's so mean. I want to be a girl. I don't want to look like a guy. But my hair at that time, my grandma cut my hair, just put a bow and just like look like a mushroom. So I was like, I wanted at least my hair is mushroom. At least my skirt can prove that I'm a girl, you know? Like,
oh my god, do you have photos?
I'm gonna burn them down. So don't worry about it. They're all in hell.
That's hilarious.
That was like, Christmas is always traumatic experience.
I could see that. Like, I'm grateful for all the gifts that I got, but I don't remember half of them. Like I told you, like, what was my favorite gift? An Usher poster. Confessions, part 2. That's the one I remember.
I mean, when you in the future you have kids, you will do I don't know, you can say the same. Because like I see a lot of parents now, they're they really spoil their kids in a good way. Like they want them to enjoy the holiday, able to experience the holiday, maybe something that we didn't bring up.
But like a kid enjoys a box. Like they're
It
literally
depends how
like
you
a
raise.
cat. I don't know. I don't think there's need for excess. Like, I think that would be what's funner for kids is like doing the activities, like baking the cookies and doing all of that.
But how about they want both? Like, especially nowadays, it's really competitive. Like when you go to school, what is your dad?
But why should you fit into that?
I mean, I don't fit into that. The
No.
kids fit into that.
No, but I'm saying, like, why should parents feed into that? Like, what's the good thing?
So you heard kids saying that, oh, my friend just said that they get this. You
That
were just
sounds
like, okay.
superficial. Yeah, okay. Sounds like they have parents that like to waste their money.
I'm gonna wait until a certain point that I'm gonna bring that up. I was like, hi, how you doing?
Unless I am how I say I am now. Think about this. Like, look how Coda and I live right now. People who normally are excess with their children, we're excess in their personal life. We don't go excessive shopping. We don't do excessive purchases. We don't even want to buy a new car, even though both our cars are like limping along. We just refuse to have another huge payment. So it's like, if we're like this right now, you can imagine when we have a child. Like, it's...
That's your child.
I know, and I don't even buy him gifts. I take a cork and I throw the cork around. You buy him gifts.
Always the spoiled aunt.
Look at how crazy he is. Like, we don't buy him shit. We let him play with the toys around the house. Like, we literally took my brother's Slinky, and that's what he was playing with for like a full month or two. Just like throwing it around.
I mean,
My
it's still
brother-
interaction.
Yeah, but my brother got that for free at a, like at a party. We don't buy excessive stuff.
The spoiled aunt only spend 99 cents to get the beeping light though.
99 cents sounds like a lot of money.
Oh, 99 cents not even able to buy candy. What are you talking about?
Was this really 99 cents?
Yeah.
I'm surprised that it was so cheap. Thank you.
It's from China. That's why it's cheap.
Are you calling everything from China cheap?
I mean, everything nowadays is made from China, so I don't see the problem with that. Like, that's a part of good thing and that's part of bad thing. So I think it combines both of them.
Do you feel like you fit like the Chinese concept
What concept?
of you're from China and everything from China is cheap?
I wouldn't say everything from China is cheap. I don't agree. I would say everything from China. It's true. Big majority manufacturer is built out from China because they have more manufacturer. Are you trying to make a joke? I couldn't get a joke, yo.
I was
girl.
calling you cheap.
I am. How's that a joke when it's the truth?
Sorry. No, I just thought it was hilarious.
Gotcha.
Oh, should we talk about where we went this last Thursday?
I'm sure that, but
I'll let you keep thinking. Maybe this shirt reminds you.
oh, that was last Thursday. I was last Thursday.
No, it was
never mind.
last
God.
Thursday. That's when I got sick the night of like all the vomiting and stuff. The guys that were sitting behind us at the Dave Chappelle show, so we went to the Dave Chappelle show. It was a lot of fun with Chris Rock. And the guys that were sitting behind us, like those assholes kept kicking my motherfucking back.
Why? I didn't feel it though.
They like put their foot in my ass. Like literally, like, do you remember how our seats were seated like just a little bit above? Like they put their foot like in the pad where my ass was.
Ugh.
And I kept having to like sit up and then slam myself down.
to get that person. It's a boy or girl.
It was a guy. There were only guys behind us. And I said, this stupid little fucking dicktard he keeps putting his fucking foot in my ass, and I'm about to shove my foot in his face. And that's when he finally stopped. And then I moved, and then one of the other guys started doing it. And I was like, I'm about to fight someone. I was like, bro, this ain't cool.
Yeah, no, you should be more considerate when you're in a public environment, especially. I would say though, I love the show, but Sandy, that stadium wasn't the best.
I didn't mind the stadium. I didn't like that the seats didn't go all the way to the top. I agree with you there.
That's what I meant. The stadium wasn't the best because they didn't even have the seat that is laid out. Like, you know,
yeah,
you
it's like padded. Yeah,
you're supposed to have at least
a back cover so people aren't keep kicking you.
The one we have is like a square, only a square leather, like actually
it's like
on your
pad.
ass.
It's like an ass pad.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't have a bag, nothing. So you just like sit without a pad. You just sit in front. So like I said, I don't think the stadium is the best.
It's not in that instance. I thought Chris Rock did a great job.
He did. He adjusts a lot of situations. We're not supposed to discuss it.
What are you talking about? You're allowed to discuss it.
That's why they don't bring. We don't
yeah,
bring
but you
phone.
You can't bring the phone, but you can talk about what like he talks about.
Yeah, I don't want to add more feels on what they are already.
No, it brings attention. Like, more people are more likely to pay for them if they know that he actually talked about what happened with Will Smith.
I didn't say that.
It was really good. It was so good. He did a great job. I have to say, the way he just, like, the way he decided to joke about it was the perfect response. Because do you remember Will Smith's response video to everyone getting angry at him?
I do not.
Okay, so he started crying about how he didn't want to feel shame for the slap, but he had to take ownership for what he did, and basically was like making himself out to be a victim. And including during that, like his speech, his acceptance speech, he was like, oh, the devil always comes around when great things happen. Basically saying that it's someone else's fault why he slapped someone.
Now you're doing your own inner interpretation.
Well, no, that's like legitimately what he said in his speech.
He did like that, but how you interpret, I wouldn't interpret it the same way.
Yeah, how do you interpret it when someone says like, that whenever something horrible happens?
No, when something great happened and something horrible happened, it did happen, and it always happened in the highest of the high.
Well, he was saying like the devil comes around the corner and tries to like bring you down.
I thought his action is the devil.
No, he was talking about like Chris Rock. Because at the end of the day, he apologized to everyone with his acceptance speech except Chris Rock.
I think he's still on the edge of anger.
They should have asked him to leave.
Yeah, that too. Like, it's so
obvious.
You're adult.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are adult audience.
Like,
you should take the responsibility.
Like, even the audience didn't take responsibility for like any of those actions. Like, I don't. Yeah, it would like. But what I'm trying to say is that Chris Rock's addressing it in his comedy special was phenomenal. You know that people already recorded and published on YouTube what his video was about. Like, you can still talk about it. No one signed an NDA.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't want to make it as an interpretation on my own. Like, that's up to the
audience,
up to everybody. Like,
yeah, I know, but we can talk about it. But this is a commentary channel.
I think it's great. Like, the joke was on point. I think like what he said is
true. It was like everyone's trying to be a victim nowadays.
Everybody is like. I think his point is true,
valid. And he was like, I'm not a victim. Like, I got slapped and I'm still not a victim.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna make me a victim. And I was like, he was like, I went to work 30 minutes after.
You get all the joke out, nobody can.
And I was like, this is phenomenal. Like, obviously, hey. No one needs to know what he said. Why are you trying to tell people these things, kid? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, like, I think obviously, like, my execution is horrible, but like what Dave Chappelle talked about, it was motherfucking hilarious, because everyone else was like blatantly attacking Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Like, they were blatantly just like shitting on them. Chris Rock didn't do that, and the way he joked about it was just elegance, in my opinion. Like, such a classy way to do it.
I see that. I can see that. And I also see that, like, a lot of people, I don't know, like, it's up to your interpretation, right? For Will Smith, say whatever their speech he wanted to make, the apology video that he wanted to make, it's up for your interpretation. Do you want to give him a chance? You don't want to give him a chance? It's up to you. But still, at the end of the day, just people did make a mistake.
Oh yeah. My problem is that his brand, Will Smith's brand, is to be this like great and good, you know, the ideal man, right? Do you understand what I mean? Like,
yeah,
with like Muhammad Ali, with 7 days or 7 pounds, with Suicide Squad, with Wild Wild West, with, you know, the Fresh Prince. Like, everything he built was based off being a leading male character with a great personality, right? And his job was always supposedly for the people and being an upstanding character, including in Bad Boys, you know, like all Bad Boys 1, 2, 3, everything like that. And to not take ownership of what you did, right, to me was just like, you should have just said, yeah, I slapped him. I was angry and I slapped him. He pissed me off and so I slapped him.
He didn't apologize? That he did a whole apology video.
The video was, have you watched it?
I don't remember.
I can, you want to watch it right now? It's just more like, he literally said, like, I have to learn to take accountability without feeling shame. But how do you prove accountability if you don't have shame? Like, when I do something wrong, I feel shame. Because I know that this was an action I did and it was wrong, and that I don't want to do it again, and I don't feel like I did it at an opportune moment. And that is shame. Like, that feeling bad is a form of shame, right? So it doesn't make sense. That doesn't sound like an apology.
It's up for your interpretation.
Yeah, but like, what's your interpretation? I'm not asking you what I think. I'm asking you what you think.
I don't even remember. I don't have enough of memory to carry on every single person apologies video.
I mean, but honestly, like, everyone's been doing it. At this point, I would even respect if someone said, I don't feel like apologizing because I was angry and this person pissed me off.
I think he did that on the day of. That's why he didn't get any good feedback. That's why he do an apologies video.
I don't know. If I were him, I would have doubled down. If he felt like he didn't do anything wrong, then your apology is god diddly squat.
Oh, right now he did feel wrong.
Maybe, but the thing is that why is there an apology video to everybody? I mean, I guess it's because he slapped him in public, so I guess the apology video is necessary. But I don't know how anyone that's famous could ever do an apology video and it be sincere.
So it's gonna be hard for a person to be famous to be kind. Like, actually, a lot of stuff I have done that I'm not proud of. Those type of guilt will set with you the rest of your life, and I think it's still like, who are you to judge? Except you're 100% perfect, just like Chris Rock mentioned, that nobody like.
Oh, I'm not saying that. What is it called? That you have to be perfect, right? But you don't have to be perfect to judge someone. My ass judges everybody. I don't fucking care. You can judge me too. I don't fucking care. Like, I've been called a straight up bitch and I've laughed. I think that's just fucking hilarious. It makes me giggle inside. because it's true. I am a straight up bitch. So it's like, I don't care when people judge me. But the thing is that everyone's gonna judge you. You walk down the street, someone judges you. That's the fact of life.
You just don't pay attention though.
Yeah, you don't pay attention. And what sucks for famous people is where, like, you don't get a choice. Right? Because, like, look at what's happening to the actress from Wednesday.
I don't know her name.
Jenna Ortega, I think it is.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think she did a really good job. I really liked Wednesday. Did you watch it?
I finished it.
It's so good, right? It's so good.
Let's dance.
Oh my god, I had to fast forward through that.
Oh really?
Yeah, like everyone else kept talking about how cool she looks. I was like, bro, she looks stupid. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. And like she's like, yeah, I look kind of dumb in it. I was like, yes, girl. And everyone else was like, no, you look great. And I was like, why are these bitches lying to her? I was like, bro, she looks fucking stupid, and that's okay because Wednesday's not supposed to care.
I would say I love the show. I love her acting. It just, I don't really like the character. Like for certain part, like you just only judging. Like you always accuse people without the proof. Not even single proof. You just start accusing people, and people die because of you. Spoiler alert. Too late. But anyhow.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with you.
Like I was like, at least I want some character that have some sort of intelligence, like not just only thinking, popping left and right. Oh, I can get.
I was thinking that too, but I think that has to do with writing, not based off her acting.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said I love her acting,
but the writing sucks. But like the storytelling, because it made her look like a straight up moron. But they were trying to say that she was super smart, where she like knows Italian, she knows how to sword fight, she knows how to do all these things.
Yeah, but how you couldn't figure out
you don't figure out to shut your mouth until the very end when you figure it out.
Yeah, like you keep accusing people and get them killed. Like I don't think that is a smart. You can make mistake, which you have so many proof to the point that you think that part to make mistake.
Well, for instance, I don't think she got like Roland killed. What is it, the character in the beginning with the glasses? I don't think she got him killed.
No.
Like that was just because of like situation. And I don't think she got like the mayor killed, because technically the mayor was snooping and he was killed. So I don't know. The only thing I could say is that she kept blaming that one guy that has a crush on her. And then also, what kind of moron keeps liking a girl
I know
that accuses them of murder? I'm like, you retard. But then they're also supposed to be super weird and into that. Like, right, like the dad was accused of murder and the mom was like, oh, you look so attractive to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I ditched that person. I was like, they're not gonna murder me. And then my thing is that she didn't kind of look like a tard.
She got the psychiatrist killed.
How? No.
Remember, she went over there to accuse her and actually accused her, and then actually when she got killed is when she opened the bathroom. She's supposed to be...
No, but okay, so she got murdered only because the Hyde was told by that woman to murder her. But that woman didn't know that she was set to accuse her at all. She didn't know what Wednesday had gone to go say.
No, I said Wednesday got her killed.
No, but like the original woman who is actually telling the monster what to do had told him to go kill her. So I don't think that's Wednesday's fault, because the only person that heard the story was the Hyde guy, but he was already told to murder the psychiatrist. So he was told beforehand already to murder her. He was just waiting.
Interesting.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
because he was only murdered, he only murdered on command. Like he would only murder who his master told him to. So he was just waiting in that closet.
Okay.
Either way, because he was already told to murder her. Like the actual bad guy, the woman, didn't know Wednesday was going to go there to accuse her. She was just trying to cover her tracks. So how is that Wednesday's fault?
Okay.
Do you see what I mean now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I wouldn't say Wednesday got anyone murdered,
But she's
still dumb enough to like get
Keep
someone
getting-
arrested.
she even framed him.
Technically, no.
She did.
She framed him with the knife part, but all the jewelry in that room, that was framed from the guy.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the Hyde kept picking up those things after he would murder someone so that he could frame someone else.
I thought that was her framing him.
No, she picked it up because like, why do you have this in here? Why do you have that? The only part I would say is where he looked bad was because she handed him a knife. But that stuff was already there. That's why at the very end, that's why at the very end she told the Hyde, oh, you framed that guy by leaving all that stuff there.
Oh, I didn't pay attention on that sentence.
No, but not, like,
You basically spoiled the whole show, yo.
like not my problem.
I'm gonna make sure this part like spoiler heavy alert. Like you want
like arguing about TV shows. My thing, okay, so the reason why I had brought her up though is that it turns out that when she was doing the dancing scene, she had COVID and she had tested positive.
Oh.
And people were really angry at her about it. But I was like, bro, she probably thought she had a booster, right?
Yeah.
And she probably thought she couldn't contract or give it to other people because she had a booster. And she still had to work. So it's like, but now we know because Pfizer lied, they didn't know that it could actually not prevent it from other people catching. So how can you be mad at her? Shouldn't you be mad at the vaccinating people? Because she probably filmed like a year and a half ago, a year ago, when she thought COVID, where if you got the booster, you were fine, you couldn't give it to other people.
That's really strange. I would.
Do you understand what I mean though?
Yeah, I understand what you mean, but for me, I wouldn't even think about that. Like, even I get booster, I didn't even read that document. I know that shit doesn't prevent other people. It just only make my symptom not getting more sick. That's all I know.
No, it said that. Okay, so you would produce less of the viral. Bro, yo, bro, stop. No one likes someone snoopy. Look at that.
Tell her go Mia.
Yeah, Coco Maya is here. But no, the thing is that they were talking about how you would be less likely to infect other people if you had the booster, which is why they were trying to convince other people to get it. But it turns out that's why there was that huge question that Germany, I believe it was Germany, it's some sort of European country, asked them like, yes or no, did you guys know that Pfizer wasn't as effective as it was going to be? Did you guys actually perform any tests where it was like, yes, this would prevent people from getting COVID? And the woman said, oh, we could only be as fast as science. So no. So technically all these people lost their jobs on on literally lying, because the booster wouldn't have necessarily protected you. It would dull your symptoms, but it wouldn't prevent you from giving it to other people, which means they lied because they told people. That's why so many people lost jobs and couldn't get jobs.
Interesting. For me, in my personal choice, I wouldn't even. I was like, if you ever even know a little bit about science, you know that thing doesn't it's not gonna work for the other people. You inject something on you. How can that prevent the other person? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Hey, I wanted a job. I wanted to make sure I kept the job. I wanted to make sure I had no problems. So I got the booster. Like, I don't care if I'm a guinea pig. You know,
me
like,
neither.
I don't care if it's a tracking device for the government. They already track you with your phone, so it doesn't fucking matter. So I just took the booster. But at the end of the day, people, I'm not talking about myself because I don't mind just taking the booster, but other people do care, right?
Some.
And then there's also the aspect that some people were allergic to the vaccine.
Some?
And like, so it's like not fair to be so aggressive towards those people if they have their reasonings, whether it be religious, whether it be moral belief, whether it be because they're allergic to it because of the I think it's like the RA or whatever, like some sort of.
I mean, it will cost you the life and death situation. I believe that you should have a choice. But majority, when we were a baby, we already get the shot that we didn't ask for. But that shot can prevent us to get, what's that, the disease. Everybody arms have died.
No, that's people. Are you talking about TB?
I don't remember what's that, but it has a. It looks like a bean. Like
that's people that immigrated into the United States have it. I don't have it. My mom has it though.
Oh, for when I was a kid, everybody in our country has to require.
Is it where you have like a little like mark like this? If you're born here, you don't have to take it. You don't have to get that shot, but anyone that's immigrated over here had to take it while they were immigrating. Because I always saw like my friends that immigrated here from the Philippines had it. Like, I saw you had it, so I assumed you got it while you were in the military.
No, I was a baby. My brother, everybody in Macau has it. Yeah. I was surprised that now you tell me that. I'm surprised. I thought that just a regular thing. We don't even think about it. It prevents something. That's good enough for me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Coda and I don't have it. Because we were born here though.
Yeah, true.
So it might be just a different shot that we get at a younger age because we don't have the markings for it.
Probably not on the arm. Majority of people I heard, even my boy has it.
Maybe it was a certain age because he's older than I am. Because I don't have any markings on me.
And when we doing shot for kids, like it's a requirement for them to like get certain type. I just if it's that big a deal, like I don't know. Maybe it is my ignorance.
No, it's. I mean, like there is vaccines that we're required to take. Like we're probably both ignorant on like I don't even know the names.
That's not our. It's not our profession.
Yeah, it's true. Like I still get like a phone call about getting the flu shot every year.
Yeah, I get really sick after I get the flu shot.
I never take the flu shot.
I mean, it does help for some people.
I always get sick from it, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'd rather just get the full sickness. Says the person that almost died this year from the flu.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Don't listen to me, folks.
Yes. Oh wow, we jumped all the way back and forth. We went all the way to Wednesday. I thought we were contribute a whole episode for Wednesday. Now you just busted it all out.
Sorry. But no, that's okay. Is there anything else you want to talk about today?
I think that's it. Actually, I hope you guys have a great Christmas.
Yeah, we'll be talking more though this month with different Christmassy things. Like we planned on doing something else for Christmas, but we hope you have a great rest of your night. Please like, comment, and subscribe for One vs. the Other. And thank you so much for listening. Bye.